Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton and this is episode 36 of my 5th Let's Play series. We've got some stuff that happened. Alright boys, so I ran through most of this turn. We are picking up at turn 154. I've been sieging Ingris down, and then I noticed this scout spotted this. A Craver large vessel, an annihilator. And apparently it's their third version of the design. And it is using bombers. So it is a big, large ship, carrier class, 47,000 hit points. Its attack is only 6,900, about 7,000, with a defense of about 1,900. And it's all energy defense. But it's using bombers, which we're lucky in that regard. Bombers and fighters are like, excuse me, sorry about that. Bombers and fighters are pretty much the worst, the weakest attack in the game. They're just so slow; it takes them a long time to actually get to the fight. So oftentimes the fight's over or almost over by the time they even start attacking. Poorly implemented by Amplitude, gotta say. So anyway, they've got large ships. Apparently, they can build those now. They have large fleets of little piddly ships that are puny and weak. Not scared of those, but here's the danger with these large ships. If they change that design and they use something other than bombers or fighters, then we have something to worry about, because those things are going to have an attack power of like 12, 15, 20, 25,000. Then we've got a problem, because then they're comparable to us, right, with our fleet. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to upgrade. We're going to upgrade. That's a sufficient deterrent right now. And we have plenty of guns in this fleet to be able to deter those fighters and bombers and stuff. But we need to make an adjustment. So here's what I'm doing. I reshuffled what I'm researching here. I am going for the adaptive colonies. So I'm doing this tech because I want to get an extra support module slot for my imaginary class hull, which is my scouts. Currently, you know what? I'm not going to use. Okay, I'm stopping the whole sell me thing, selling ships for dust. And as a matter of fact, since I'm not building ships anymore, we can change this law. And let's go. Okay, I got a lot to talk about here. We're at 54,000. Let's pump that up. I am tired. I can tell I'm really tired. I hope I don't make a big mistake. So that law has been cranking up the amount of military support. I'm not happy. Not the law. Me building all those ships and selling them has been driving up my military, and I've also been doing these invasions, which has been driving up my military party. I'm not really happy about having ecologist in third place right now. So, and the election's coming. We're at turn 154. Turns after 160. So I need to kind of turn that ship a little bit. So I'm going to lay off the military, sort of, building for now anyway. So instead, we're going to do brains over bucks. So we're going to lose some money, and we're going to increase our science. So we're at 54,100 essentially, past the law. And this is at 33,000. So we're going to pass brains for bucks. More science. Minus 20% dust and plus 20% science. Alright, the lost a few thousand. Was that 3,000, 4,000 dust? I think we were at 34, right? 33, 34, whatever. And we went from 54 to 58. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. It wasn't that big of a move. Maybe less than 10%. Okay. Anyway, we passed that law. Talking about, okay. Then I need to upgrade my military. We need to get better because, like, I'm happy to let my military languish and not really upgrade it as long as it's sufficient to do what I need it to do. All of a sudden, there's a threat, and it's not sufficient to do what I need it to do, so I need to take it up a notch. So, we're doing the scout, one extra slot, and then we're going bang, bang, or bang, bang, bang. So we're going to get more command points, and we're going to get air power for invasions, planetary invasions. We're going to pick this up so that we can get full reserves. Full reserves is really good because you can attack over and over and over and over and over and over and over, unlimited number of times, as long as you keep that battle tactic with the same fleet. You can just pound whatever. People like moving through, there's like 5 different fleets come into your system. If you go at them with this, you can hit them over and over and over and just attack all 5 fleets. And if there are survivors or that don't retreat or whatever, you just keep attacking them until they're gone. So it's great. Each attack is weaker than normal full power attack, but you can attack unlimited number of times as long as you keep that tactic. So that's great. And then deniable operations. You really just want this. I just really want to have, if I'm building ships, systems that are building ships, I want to have that. It's like an improved shipyard type of thing. It really just makes you, it's kind of like that, where it's extra XP on ships, and it just gives them like an extra 100 XP on ships, right? So makes them higher level, do more damage, better defense, more hit points, that kind of stuff, I believe. And then, so these 3 will unlock these, which will unlock this 5th tier. That'll give me more command points, and also unlock beams. So my current laser tech is 37 damage. So 37 at 50%, 100%, and 50% is essentially 37 times 2, which would be 74 damage total if you add up all the different ranges. And this one is at 33, 100% in all 3 ranges, so that makes it 99, right? That's not counting the crit chance, which is only 5%, versus this crit chance, which is 10. But all together, this is still more damage. So it's nice. It works at all ranges, and it also the unlocking that will give my ships starting as elite. Then that's starting at elite, not counting the extra 140 experience points that they'll be starting with, right? So upgrading ships, that will happen quickly. Then we'll go back here and finish what we were already working on, which is chlorophyll chemistry, and that will give us super biofuel factories and make +3 food on those systems that I have that improvement on. Then next move is we're going to do the big industrial. This is an expensive building as well. It's 9,000, just like the super biofuel factory. Extra industry on per pop on strategic deposits. So everywhere I have strategic deposits, more industry. Okay, then back over here to start building large ships, right? Research large hulls, and then the advanced version of that. So to help this now, you notice this research number has gotten really big all of a sudden. There's a reason for that. What I did is I went and the systems that were building those ships, the sell me ships, and I was selling all of those. Yeah, I switched those over to building science, and these ships that I had in queue, I left them there for the most part. I just put that in front, just because I want that right now. We need to skedaddle on the research. make it snappy, right? So the amount of research I'm getting by doing this is about 15,000. If you go in here, you can highlight it, and it'll say plus 2219 from industry to science, right? So if you add 2219 plus 2848 plus 1791 plus 2613, and then an extra 5684, you come up with about, round numbers, around 15,000 extra. So I was running 40, I guess it would be like 43 or something like that. So anyway, it's an extra chunk. That extra chunk is just going to help get this stuff done fast. And once I have this, I may or may not switch over to building that. But once I research this for sure, I'm going to switch over to building these two things. This chlorophyll chemistry and the mega risk containment facility. Right? So I'll be doing that. So these super science accelerating things going on here, that's only for about at most 7 or 8 turns. Excuse me. Doing that might theoretically probably boost my science political party type of stuff, and maybe help them. They're right there. They're in last place. I don't think it's going to make a difference at this point. See, I'm done exploring. I'm done doing curiosities and stuff like that, right? So now that that's over, like this, and I'm not really building a lot of science ships. Yeah, that science party has lost. They've lost their influence in the government, essentially. So anyway, that's what's going on there. That's the build queue thing. There's one other thing I've shifted around. I'm kind of coming to accept the fact that, like, my low industry systems, it's like kind of like they're. Why try to force them to be something they're not, right? These small systems that are cold planets, they're never going to be big industry, man. They're not. They can get to like so-so industry, maybe around 1,000, 1,500 at most, but they're never going to be, blockbuster industry systems. I mean, this dude here, he's got like something like 11,369 production conversion, right? So he's literally got 11,000 industry, right? This dude's got 4,400, 5,700, 35, 3,600, 5,200, right? So, I mean, these guys, multiple thousands. These guys got some real industry. These other little piddly guys, they're never going to be big, man. They're never going to be big. So I've decided, you know what? I can accept that. Let's make them do something useful for the Empire, right? They can still contribute. They don't have to have a huge industry to contribute. They can produce more Riftborn population. Right? They can just crank them out. Just keep turning them out every turn. And they can just make those for the rest of the game, right? Just Riftborn every turn. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That would be 6 more Riftborn population every turn for the next couple hundred turns. It's like, okay. They can still contribute. I guess maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm not fully committed to that, but it's like, you know what? I can use more Riftborn right now, so let's do that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And we've got some upgrades happening here. This one, level 4 modernization is done next turn. I've started 2 level 3s. You can see an autonomous administration is going to be done next turn. I'm at 22 of 21, so that'll catch me up to 22. And then, so we're doing it. We're doing the steady upgrade thing. I boosted these a little bit when I had time. I had some extra money. I did the stuff. It's helping out a little bit. We got a long way to go, but we got a lot of time left in this game too. Like, we have not even started our first obelisk of all space time, right? we need an income source of quadronics. Until we have quadronics income, ain't happening. Ain't happening, and we need more of these because our supply there, that is insufficient. Like we have more orichalcics flowing in than we do of adamantium and antimatter. So that's stuff that we got to work on. And these supplies are pretty good. These seem to be pretty good. We're doing okay. We're starting to get close to capping out here. So, all right. The other thing at hand, besides the ships and the research tech and the change in the build queues, is time to invade. Yes, that's right. We've sieged Ingris down to the point where there are only 2 troops left defending. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to borrow the fleet that we have. I have a plan to part of my invasion plan is I have been trying this game. I've tried out a little different setup. I normally have siege ships that are only siege, like this. This game, I tried it out having some invasion modules on them, and I'm not real happy with the way that turned out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my scout designs. I'm going to create a design here. Exploration, yeah. Okay. So next turn when I get that tech, the research completed, I'll get 1 additional empty support module, right? So that'll give me 4. So I'll put an engine in, and then I'm going to have the option, and I'll do 3 siege modules on, and those will be my new siege ships. I'll keep the old ones, but I'm just going to build these ones from now on, right? So that'll have 3 siege modules. One of the advantages of going with the scout is he starts off with a movement speed of 4, and he only costs 250, right? As opposed to this one, costs 750 and a movement speed of 3, right? So it's faster and cheaper. What's not to like, right? So yeah, I'm going to switch over to the scouts, and I'll be building those. So I'm going to do 2 designs of those. I'll do 1 design that's going to be siege modules, and then I'm going to do another design that's going to be an invasion ship, and it'll just have troops. So that's what I'm going to do, be building those that way moving forward. Like I said, I'll keep my old ones, but I'm just not going to build any more of those old ones. And yeah, then I'll once I get the breakthrough in the tech over here to the next level, then I'll upgrade my ship designs and have better military. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do this invasion, and I want to borrow these siege ships right here. They have 6 movement speed. So we're going to cruise over here. See, it's only just a little bit less than 3. Like if they were going this far, yeah, you can see that that's 3 movement right there. So we're going to move over here with the siege ships. We're going to invade Ingris, and then we're going to move all our siege ships over here to Orion. You can see without the siege ships, the Orion siege is only at that much, but now with this many siege ships, we knock some damage. All right, so let's go ahead and get this invasion going. Let's take these boys down. Am I satisfied with what we have here? Yes, I am satisfied with that. It would be nice to get some air power in here in the near future. And let's see, what is he defending with? I don't know. I think he does have tanks, so air power is good against tanks. All right, let's do the invasion. Invade. All right, and you know what? We're not going to mess around. Let's see here. Guerrilla 1375. 17. I think we can get him at 1375. I think we can get him. It's going to be a little close. I think we can do it. I'm going to take a risk. So he's probably going to draft, and that'll increase his troops by 175. So it'll be 177. I think we'll get him in one go, though. If not, my bad. Then we will have learned that either we need a lot bigger invasion fleets, or we're going to need to just be blitzing. Maybe with air power we'll be able to do better, but we'll see. Here we go. Ooh, that did not do much. That did not do enough, I don't think. Oh, we just got it. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Whew. Okay. We squeaked it in there, man. Those infantry are pretty weak. I really need some air power. Okay. Still lost 3 buildings, even though we went gently. Nothing too crazy, though. Not too bad. Not too bad. Enemy bombardment. Alright, well, there we go. Yep, he did a draft. Okay, done. Alright, boys, we got him. Ooh, relics. Alright. Yeehaw, boys. Here we go. Ground battle remains. Alright, let's go back to guarding. For now. What did we get? 20 titanium. Hey! Man, you know what would have been cool? Would have been some Orichalcics. That, or I mean some Quaternics. That would have been good. Some Quaternics or some Adamantium. That would have been nice, because something I actually need. Okay. We are going to take this system. We do have the law active, right? Yes, beachhead bylaw. Okay, so we will get more approval by capturing that. So, for example, right now, we have 2 new colony rules. One ends in 5 turns, one ends in 2 turns. Right? We will occupy. And now we have 3. See? 2 turns, 5 turns, 10 turns. Hey! So we got an extra boost in approval. All right. Let's see what Ingris looks like now. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, and before I forget, let's take both of these siege fleets and we'll move them over here to Orion. Okay, so we got 44 siege happening, and then I think it was gonna be somewhere close to 150, so it would be close to 200 siege, I think, on Orion. Close to it anyway, we'll see. 188. So I'd like to get it up to 200 so that we can invade in 3 turns. So I'll probably move some more fleet over to edge that a little bit higher. Okay, let's see what Ingris looks like. Snow, steps. 2 of them were depleted. Whew, and we're locked here. Okay, so we got more population here than we can even see. Okay, he does have, let's see what the structures are here. Alright, these are good, that's good. Some defense, food into manpower, more defense, okay, pretty good. And he's got a red saying development. Okay, for his spaceport. Alright, that's decent. We got to do a lot of cleanup here. We got a lot of depletion happening. We got a lot of Cravers here. So we're going to have to do some things to clean this up. Got some stuff we can build here. That is for sure. Cool. All right, well, these steps, we can probably get those. Arctic is -2. Toxic is -4. I'll have to look at these. Probably going to go to Arctic. Yeah. Probably go to Arctic on those. We'll have to see. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do here. Anyway, so that was really the main stuff that I wanted to do on this episode. Trade routes, yeah. Let me pop up trade routes. So here's our trade routes. It has not changed. Headquarters at AA, trade headquarters at AH, trade headquarters at AL, with subsidiaries at AD, AG, CC, and CE. I haven't built the fifth one yet. Might. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, man. I get to build one more, and I know I can tear it down and move it and some. I kind of want to get more of the blue cap going. I'm still only a little over 50, so it's still basically one upgrade every 4 turns or so. This is producing enough I get an upgrade every 2 turns, and this is producing enough that I can do an upgrade every 2 turns. So blue cap is still the bottleneck. I probably need to look at shuffling around some of my leaders. I've got several overseers here, and overseers are good at pumping up resource production, right? So I do think that I should probably take a look at that. Maybe shuffling some leaders around, and maybe check the marketplace. Maybe there's some other heroes in here. Do we have any other? No, we don't have any more overseers in here. And none of them are Horatio, so we don't have that option either. Okay, well, I have to look around and maybe make a decision here about what to do next. So, but that's the plan. The plan is to pump up our military so we can adequately defend ourselves from these Cravers, these aggressive Cravers who attempted to invade us so many times and attacked us and stuff and declared war on us. And so we're aggressively defending ourselves by taking their systems away from them. So anyway, yeah, we're going to have to do that. Yeah, we'll pump up the military, then we'll go back to pumping up our industry. And we'll step back away from this super science boosting activity and go back to building the new industry structures, which are expensive. They'll take a few turns to build, and then we'll be stronger than we were before. And we'll continue to build more Riftborn population, I guess. That's where we're at, and we'll be back in probably about 3 turns or so when I try to invade Orion, and unless we have some big battle or something that happens first. So far, not joining any alliances yet. Everything is basically staying pretty much the same. United Empire is at war with this alliance over here, and that alliance and United Empire are offering me alliance every turn, and I'm saying no every turn. Yeah, that's about it. So until next time, keep the comments and suggestions and the likes coming. I still have not received any suggestions for a more creative name for fleets 1 and 2. So fleets 1 and 2 remain named Fleet 1 and Fleet 2. So hit me with some suggestions if you want to see that change. If not, that's cool. You know, I'm okay with Fleet 1 and 2. All right. So until next time, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.